Okay, I'm gonna be brief, so stay with me here. So you guys, I'm gonna close something. It's being annoying. All right, good. So you guys got this ominous dream. You got these weapons that are really powerful, and you basically arrive at. Oh, I gotta get my notes out. I'm doing this from memory. You arrive at where a drow named Starlight lives. Let me get my notes out. Basically, hired or selected, or however you want to. I don't know. I don't like the word hired, but you're sort of you're selected through some kind of strange means, but out of countless like people for your, for your particular set of traits and expertise. Um, so you are one of the much envied people that have been chosen, summoned by Starlight, one of the Underdark's most famous dance, pop singers, songwriters. Um, she had a twin sister, and they are the daughters of the matron mother. And her sister, you would know, is also a singer songwriter as well. Her name is Nightshade. They basically share the same fan base, but they are rivals. There can only be one future matron mother. Anyway, so after you pass through many winding passages, you arrive in the sort of space that's adjacent to the demon webs where Starlight and it actually lives separate from the matron. This is matron mother and Nightshade, and Nightshade is known for having a lot of beholders under her control. But Starlight decides to move into this place, this McMansion for drought. So she doesn't live at the quote unquote pouch. So anyway, wide cavern opened up, and you walk in, and your arrival is duly noted. So you come to this point where you find two Duergar. Now, what's striking about these Duergar is they're actually wearing leather pants and pig masks. As you approach, they stop you, and they look you up and down and say, "You can't pass here unless you want to get hurt." And then he says that, and the other one starts to giggle, like he said the secret word, like Pee Wee Herman.
Wait, what was the secret word? The
hurt.
Secret... What's that?
Hurt.
Hurt. Okay.
Yeah. Are you here to feel some pain? And then you hear laughing and snorting like a pig.
I'm going to look at him and say, "No, I'm here to hurt."
Oh, they look at each other. Well, you're going to do the hurting.
Yeah, I'm going to do the hurt.
Oh, he smiled at that. He leaned in closer and says, "I like to get hurt." and then they laugh and snort again.
Can I make an insight check on what he means by that?
Yeah,
Like what he
go
means
for it.
what he means by getting hurt? Wisdom. All right. This is gonna. All right.
Yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead and roll that. 10. You're a little unsure what he means by that, but he but you get the sense that maybe he's talking about getting hurt.
Like physically beat up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as all right. That's all right. So I'll kind of stare at him with this quizzical look, and I'll just ask the Druagar over to the one closest to me. I'll move up here and be like, hurt?
Yeah, let me show you. Or no, he says, he looks over, he says, oh, show him, Crushed. And so this guy's name is Crushed. And he says, okay, Crinkle. So Crush takes out a little dagger. And as he's doing this, you notice that Crinkle has actually has hooks grafted into his back.
Okay.
That's that looks like they could be for hanging. So that looks really like, that doesn't look like that feels good.
Right.
And so you're looking over at Crushed. Yeah, the name, instead of like Crusher,
Oh, Crush.
it's Crush.
Not Crust.
Like it's happening to him. So he takes out a dagger and just stabs into his leg. And it looks like he has a face of like pure joy when he does that. So he takes a D4. He takes that damage and self-inflicted. But as he lets the blood out, it looks like it doesn't look like it looks like it's painful, but he's enjoying it a little too much through his leathery pig mask. Maybe one has a leathery pig mask, and the other one, Crinkle, just has the nose thing on his face.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Let me see here. What can I do here to help me out? Here's what I'd like to kind of do. I'd kind of like to keep interacting with these two like over the course of the next like minute or so. And I'd kind of like to use my hunter's instinct ability to kind of like observe him and interact with them, and it's basically like I roll an investigation check to learn some things about them. Like if I spend a minute observing these guys or interacting with them out of combat,
Perfect.
I can I can learn, I don't know, the creature's type, armor class, damage resistance or immunities, and any damage vulnerabilities that the creatures have.
Okay. Can you wait? Are you able to copy and paste that?
Yeah, I think so.
So you gonna learn like what they're about, what their damages and vulnerabilities are.
Yeah, so if I just spend basically a minute observing them, I learn two pieces of information. I learn the creature's type, and I learn their armor class.
Okay.
Let me see if I can't pull this up. That would be
20, and crushed is 18. They're both medium, humanoid dwarves. Lawful evil. And then you would maybe you'd have an idea. You would know that these are your typical pain pigs.
Can I make a history check on what the pain pigs are?
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that.
All right, 1 second. All right.
Fine. The only thing you missed was one of them stabbed themselves, and they really enjoyed it.
Oh.
And it made you uncomfortable.
It made me uncomfortable.
It might have made you, yeah. Perhaps you were uncomfortable.
Perhaps I was, sir.
9. I'll give you the basics. So pain pigs are part of they're part of both Starlight and Nightshade Sisters. A kind of entourage. I kind of follow them around. But what they are Duergar who have left the Duergar society. They're that bleak, cruel, what's the word for monotonous, is sort of culture of the Duergar, and have decided to pursue something way more exciting to that for them, which is getting hurt. In fact, they love pain, and they love getting hurt. They love being cut, smacked, whipped, anything. One of them has hooks grafted into his back. They are pigs that love pain. So that's kind of their whole thing. So what they really like is combining pain with music. So when that bass drops, they're getting hurt. If there's a mosh pit, they're in it. If there's a thing that they have to do, if they have to do a stunt, they're more than happy, because for some reason they get something out of getting hurt, and they would be really happy if you decide to hurt them. Really happy. So that's how they found their way into a bit of a corner of Drow society. And those are pain pigs. And what about your friend, he says? Does he talk at all?
I'm more like the silent type.
All right, son of Bob.
Unless you get started about my interests.
They're resistant to poison.
Perhaps I'll ask them how they feel about the ongoing rule of the matron mothers.
Oh, well, that's of no concern to us. We're not Drow. We're just, we stay out of Drow's affairs. That's the Drow affair, isn't it?
My good sir, I tell you that the problems of the Drow will be yours tomorrow if the matron mothers are not kept in check.
Oh. Well, you should talk to Starlight then. Well, at any rate, you must be we're expecting people today. What are your names? Tom Clancy and Joe Hose are their names.
I go by Jerron Brown.
Oh, we're supposed to expecting you. Okay. Oh, all right, Crush. I think okay, thank you.
Yep, no problem. And yeah, I decided to make my character's name Mr. Tom Clancy Brownstone.
Well, I bet you're ready to use those big fancy weapons of yours, but can you take a lot of punishment? Let's see what your pain threshold is. And they start laughing. And he says, hey, stabbed, send them on in. And from around the corner, another Dwargar appears. And he says, oh, are these who we've been waiting for? You guys were summoned here. Well, I won't waste any more time. I'm filling this in as we go, guys. Balls are inert.
It doesn't make a bit of difference, guys.
Let's see what they can do. A large. Okay, this is not what you think it is. Okay, but it isn't a creepy crawler thing with a big pincer tail. Copy. Paste. Led by one other smaller one. Well, if you guys are here to be the next pain pigs, I guess we got to put you to the test, right? I mean, you are a drow after all. Let's see how much let's see your pain threshold. Hey, go ahead and roll for initiative.
Can I tell him that I want to see his pain threshold instead?
Oh, I would love to show you my pain threshold. Think about
I think pain thresholds are personal to each person.
Rachel says nobody loves pain more than I do.
Yeah, my first roll was a 20 and my mouse has been double clicking lately, so I can use the 11 if you'd like. But
20.
Sure would be cool if the 20 was the one.
Yeah. 18. All right, let's get the initiatives up. We got Crush is the 19. Then we got 5. for the guy in the back. And then for these things are centipedes with like a green skin and glowing red eyes. They have a pincer and a tail with a pincer that's even larger. And then there's a smaller one too. And they have no bonus. So 2, he got his last. And then we got the other one. He actually had a +3, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Okay, Klein, you go first.
So I have a question. We have the super good weapons starting right out of the gate, like right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys know where you are?
I'm sorry, I was muted. No, who's surprised?
I'm in the
supposed to fight
jungle.
these guys? Or did they let us go in?
No, we're fighting them.
The 2 guys in front of us?
Yep. The pain
All right,
pigs.
well then I'm gonna unsheath this vicious weapon. Draw this great sword from my back, and I'm gonna use it to attack them.
Now that great sword, if you look at the blade, you probably see like a network of, it's dark and has like a network of webs on it. Yeah, Crinkle.
Yeah, this guy, crinkle cut French fry.
He's got the pig nose. He said, I hope you hit me good.
Do I get 2 attacks? I think. Yeah.
Level 6, I think you get 2.
25 and 15.
Oh, I wish you hit me both times. 25 hit.
$17 damage.
You hit him for 17.
Yeah. And tell him that if he likes that, I'll consume his soul. But only if he asks nicely.
Oh, I love it. He almost seems to just enjoy every minute of getting hit by that. And he said, I wish you hit me the second time too.
Well, sorry to disappoint you. I end my turn.
Oh, no, he got crushed. And he's gonna, what did he got? He says, he pulls out a great sword and he says, okay, well, I hope this makes you real mad so you come back and hit me real hard, Mr. Tom Clancy Battlestone. Now he's next to an ally, so he gets advantage to his attack roll. Is it 17 going through, Mr. Tom Clancy?
Yep. 17 is going through.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do this neat thing. Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell you guys. I'm going to do something really neat in this game. Can anybody guess what it is?
The pain game.
What's your guys' HP?
46.
52.
Okay. 46 and 52.
Yeah.
I am going to do something fun. And so I'm just going to describe the attack. But I'm not going to tell you how much damage you take.
As long as I'm not getting hit in the balls, it's okay.
Oh, he cuts you real hard with a diagonal swipe. Too many of those and you won't feel good, Wes. He attacks you, Wes.
Hey, by the way.
It doesn't feel good.
By the way. I got some Tom news for you. You get cut.
Yeah, you do get cut. He asked you, how did that feel? Feels pretty good, right? Now do it back to me.
I feel like there's some vague sexual undertones in this engagement. I feel rather uncomfortable.
Wes, it's your turn.
Could be worse. Kyle could be playing this one.
It could.
All right, Wes. Tom Clancy Brownstone turn.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 attacks against Crinkle. And
Crinkle, okay. He's got 20 AC.
Crinkle cut fries are the fucking worst.
an 18 and a 12.
I'm disappointed in you. I really wanted to feel that.
I'm going to go ahead and use a bonus action to use an investigation check on the carrion worm
Okay.
behind us.
You can do that.
All right, 1 second.
These are creatures you would probably make the check. I think you would know what they are.
All right.
I mean, you can at least tell that they're aberrations. And they're also from the Grim Hollow Monster Manual. Oh yeah, right at a glance, you know these are Moocads. The big one's the progenitor, and the other one's the warrior. They lay larva swarms, and they're big sapient insectile creatures. Yeah, and they serve they're supposed to serve these other, they're serving these Dorgar apparently as masters. And you also know that if they gather, it's called an infestation. And they have a kind of mental power. And it's believed that there's some kind of minor god or something that their mental powers are a manifestation of. That they have telepathy type abilities. And you also know that they're famous for being able to walk on ceilings and stuff. And yeah, they're kind of like worker bees and all that. Workers, larvae, usually found in colony, but for some reason they have them here. Would that tell you, like, yeah, they have a blast ability, so watch out. You know that they have a blast and some kind of ability to paralyze people.
All right, I think you're
and yeah.
So I don't think you have to. I think if I use this ability as a bonus action, you only tell me one particular thing. It's a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit different whenever I'm out of combat and interacting with someone. Whereas, like, what I have to do is roll an investigation check, which is 5 plus the CR of the monster, and then, whatever I roll is the success. And then you would tell me one of those things on the list.
Well, you got a 20, so you get the whole bundle.
Okay, cool.
So you know a thing or two about these.
Okay. That's gonna end my turn then.
All right. Now it's this little guy's turn. He's gonna wander over here. He's gonna move about 40 feet. 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. He's going to move there. And then he's going to use psychic distraction. Odd, climb, evens, west. So you psychic distracting. If he sees your big sword and you look scary. Are you within 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25? Wait, are you within 30 feet though? No. Well, I guess he doesn't do that then. So he's approaching you cautiously. You can tell he's somewhat sentient. And looks like he's on his guard, getting ready. Next is this guy's turn. He is gonna move up here, but he's gonna dash because he can't wait to get hit by you guys.
Oh, we'll see if he's saying that in a minute.
You got your blades out, and he is excited.
Like
Unfortunately,
how excited are we? Like, like running with a full chub excited?
Maybe. This is PG-13, buddy.
Maybe these. Okay.
It's just implied, okay? It can just be implied.
Okay, I got you.
So he's running with his full chub. and he's trying to get around his buddy, but he's not quite fast enough yet. So after that, it's the progenitor's turn, and the progenitor is the big one, and oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, he's gonna kind of cycle around, and then he's gonna use some telepathy and try to talk to you guys. What does he want? He wants to ask you guys. Well, he's gotta get closer first, so he's gonna move. How fast can he move? 20 feet. Oh, this guy's fucking slow. Okay, so he's hanging in the back. Maybe he's like a caster or something. Okay, so he saw you kind of scanning them a bit earlier, and he wants to know. He's sending you a telepathic message, and he wants to know if you are here for pain or if you are here for. Are you a pain pig? Are you one of them, or are you something else? He kind of asked you a question.
I'm here for gain.
Are you here for pain or gain?
I'm here for gain. Gaining the freedom of the Dark Elves from the tyranny of the matron mothers.
I'm excited about that.
I'm going to reply back with...
Yeah, why are you here?
I'm here to gain the audience with the mother matrons.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You have to say that out loud?
No. If he can communicate telepathically, then I'll.
He can speak to you telepathically. I don't think you can speak to him telepathically.
Then yeah, I'll say that out loud.
Well, the funny thing about that is he doesn't understand what you're saying. Because he only knows Moocat. And then after that, you hear a voice call down from the stairs here. And it says, you hear, it's a strange accent, a strange voice that says, almost kind of gutturalish. And so it's like kind of a, Crinkle, is everything okay down there? We're expecting some people. And then Crinkle shouts back, yep, we're just putting the pigs in their pen. And then we're back at Klein's turn.
I'm taking these fucking door guard to the pain train.
What are you attacking? Crinkle or Crush?
Crinkle. Crinkle cut fries are trash.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that 19 bounces off of his armor.
The 19 doesn't hit him.
Where's Crinkle go?
His armor class is 20.
Oh, fuck. I forgot to roll for him.
That son of a bitch. Crinkle, you rat bastard.
All right, he's 15. He didn't attack last time.
Well, I end my turn then, I guess, since I didn't hit him.
Oh. Who is Crush carving up?
I think
he's carving up Wes.
Yeah.
He's gonna carve you up again. He says, "Don't let me down this time." He says, I'm doing exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing exactly what I want you to do to me. Mm-hmm. So he rolls a 1, but he has advantage.
Oh my God.
18's gonna hit.
Yeah, the shield. Okay. All right. So if you rolled, did he hit with the 18?
Yeah, I'm hit.
All right.
He's gonna teach you a lesson.
That one, yeah, he's teaching you a lesson. That one hurts. Not nearly like not as bad as the last one, but up there. Okay. I just want to know something real quick. Okay. Yeah, he cuts you up again, and he says, "Do you like that? I just gave you a fresh one." After Crush, it's your turn, Wes.
You should tell him a little bit lower to the left.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to attack him again.
Who are you attacking? Who are you attacking?
Or Crinkle or whatever the.
Oh, you want to attack Crinkle again? That bounces off his armor, man.
Shitty life tip.
Nothing. I didn't do anything. Technically, I didn't do anything.
All right, that's gonna end my turn.
Okay. After that is this little warrior here. He likes to fight, so he's gonna try to fight. He can move 40 feet, so he's gonna come around here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slither in between his ally, jump over here. And he's going, oh, that's a reaction. Okay, he's going to climb up on the wall beside you. So you have a guy in front of you and he's up on the side. And then he's going to multi-attack. And then he's going to bite and use his claw. He's got a +5 to hit. So we're going to do that here. That's an 11.
Who's he attacking?
West.
Oh, they like
and
you.
And then he's going to use claw attack. 16?
Both of those miss.
Okay, so he bites and claws you and then misses. So he's climbing up on the wall. Now it's Crinkle's turn. And Crinkle's going to look at you and say, he's going to look at you guys and say, "Watch this." And all of a sudden, these hooks, come out from the ceiling, and he attaches them on his back. And so he's suspended in the air. And he says, "This is going to be fun."
You sure about that?
Yeah, okay, so he produces a hammer, and it kind of glows like a little purple. And then he's going to start swinging at Droz before Hose. He's going to start swinging at
Duran.
Duran. Going up here. Okay.
Why is he doing that? Is it like a race thing? It's like a racially motivated sort of deal, like.
He said, "No, I could get in trouble for attacking Drow, so this is just my one chance I get."
Oh, you're in trouble, all right. You're in trouble, all right, you little shit.
Oh, I love being in trouble.
I don't like that he likes that. Oh my God, is that for me? Is that for me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that definitely hits there, old guy.
Well, he attacked 3 times.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So he hits you, and then when he hits you, the force of that causes him to turn because he's hanging in the air. 12. He comes back around for another strike. I think that's probably a miss.
Yeah.
And then because he missed it, he's kind of like, his wires are getting like tangled awkwardly, but they kind of untwist, and he comes around for another hammer attack. And I think he blows it.
Miss.
Okay. Oh, I'll roll the damage. Behind the DM screen. Oh, ouch. Oh, that's a critical hit too. Oh.
I'm not scared.
That's not nice.
I'm not scared.
Oh shit.
Roll the damage.
You're gonna take bludgeoning damage and also also a little bit psychic damage.
Okay.
Ow. You would definitely. Okay. Well. Let's see where you're at here. You were definitely at the bloody point.
How do you know?
Bloodied is like half HP, right?
Yeah. So is he hitting me for 26 or more damage?
You could probably surmise that.
Okay, well, let's see.
I already rolled it.
Okay.
Behind the DM screen.
Oh, well, are you going to tell me how much I got hit for?
Nope.
Okay, well, I had 52 health, so you'll have to figure it out, man.
Yeah, I already did.
All right, well, that stupid idiot, I'm going to be playing Whack-A-Pinata because that guy is dumb. This is the worst Cirque du Soleil show ever.
Well, okay, so he hits you, and then the other ones all collectively go, "Oh, man, I wish that was me." And then one of them just kind of like, I don't know, tightens his belt a little bit so his belly protrudes even more. That was Crinkle's turn. This guy, who's really excited to get into the fray, he can't really, he can kind of scruff over here. And then he's going to make an attack on Gerard as well. He pulled out a shield and a pointy stick. He says, "I hope you stab me next turn."
Oh my! Is that me? I'm getting hit with the 20. Yeah. 20 hits.
This one doesn't hurt as bad. He kind of pinches you a little bit.
You don't know how bad they hurt me. It's about the wounds you can't see, sir.
And then this guy slowly moves up a little bit. You see the little warrior fighting. And he looks like wrong step block. He looks like he's doing some weird shit with his mouth. And then he's going to burrow underneath the solid rocks. And then that's the round. And then you hear kind of a disembodied voice from upstairs say, "Are you sure everything's okay down there? This doesn't sound like this doesn't sound like your typical squealing." And all of a sudden you hear footsteps and coming down the stairs, and you see this mind flayer start walking down the stairs. And you haven't had a chance to react or do anything yet. And one of them says, "Carl, don't come down here. Just go back up. We're having a good time. The paint pigs are here. They're just on schedule."
Yeah, Carl, get the hell out of here. Nobody invited you to the orgy. Get the hell out of here, you nosy little pervert, or I'm going to slap you silly.
And that is his name. His name is Carl. Hold on. I gotta find out where he is in the initiative order, though. Motherfucker. D&D Beyond, no. Wiki, no. I'll just go to images. Oh, they scrubbed them from the, here it is. They scrubbed them from the internet. +1. All right, so here he is. 13. I'll make him purple. Okay. Back at the top, fine, your turn.
From now on, I will only be addressed by my name, which is the king of the cool jazz. Anyway, I'm going to attack him, and I'm going to smite him if I hit. Kablow! Oh, wait, I got to open up the thing. Oh, damn. Hold on. Okay, 17 and 9, buddy. On crinkle cut French fry.
He's really disappointed.
Okay. I'm just.
He says, "I'm just gonna start taking my armor off."
Yeah, do that.
Okay, just give me 10 minutes. And he starts to take his armor off.
Okay, well, I end my turn.
This will feel a lot better. None of us they're all getting mad at you guys, but none of us got hit yet. What kind of bullshit is
I
this?
know. Can I make a persuasion check to tell them that their armor is just too fine for us to breach with our weapons? They should discard it so that we can inflict true pain upon them, and they can feel true ecstasy.
Oh, really?
For real.
Oh, Go ahead and roll persuasion.
13.
They immediately love the idea, and they start spending their next turn as fast as they can, removing any armor or protection that they have, and then just starts to you just see their eyes light up and just complete split. They're just tripping over themselves. They get their flesh exposed.
Look at these perverts.
So yeah, Crush. There would be Crush's turn, but he's spending his turn taking off his armor. I guess you can take off your armor faster than you can put it on.
Yeah, because
So
you're
let's
probably
just
just releasing like buckles and straps and stuff.
Yeah. So let's say he spends his turn taking his armor off. That's the guy right in front of you, Wes. So right now he has no armor on. Wes, what do you want to do?
Can I? I'm gonna go ahead and what's his face? Is his armor off yet?
Yeah.
All right.
And they would probably have like the what do you call it, the restrained condition, or the they're just they're not able to move or defend themselves or grappled, I don't know, but they're basically so fixed on taking their armor off that that you probably get an easy shot out of it. That's what you want to do, unless you want to do something else. I'm just saying you got an easy shot if you want to take that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
They're gonna love it.
Yeah. Let's see. You can use an action. All right, I'm going to go ahead and use this opportunity then to use a Grave Strike. And I'm going to go ahead and make the attack on him. I can only do one of these per round. But I can add my int modifier to it. And I'm not quite 100. Weapons damage deals 1d8. Okay. So I guess I do my normal damage. Well, let me see if I hit with the attack roll. 32.
Oh, fuck yeah, you do.
All right. And then I can only use one attack, I guess. It's a single weapon attack. When doing so is added to the roll. The weapon deals additional damage. Okay, I see what it is. So, all right. So I'm going to carefully and precisely look where his armor is exposed. And I'm going to go ahead and attack him with one of the chain blades. And let's see here. Let me make sure I got this all correct. He's going to take... $13 for the regular damage, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and expend a charge on my weapon. And I think I'm going to go ahead and attempt to ignite foe. So he needs to roll a DC 16 dexterity saving throw. Okay, he fails. So at the start of his next turn, he's going to take 2d4 fire damage, and then I'm gonna finish up the rest. I'm gonna finish up the rest of the grave strike. So he takes 13, and then I need to roll a d8, and let's see, I think it's a d8 times intelligence modifier. Additional damage equal 1d8 times your intelligence modifier. Okay. So
Number 6.
So one. No, it would be. It's 1d8 times your intelligence modifier, so that would be 9 damage. So it would be a total of 22 damage. And then he's also going to be ignited for the next round at the start of his turn. And that's going to conclude that. That'll end my turn.
Okay. Oh, my hand's sticking to the paper. He says, oh, finally, I almost got knocked out cold. It's been so long. From one strike. He says that he's, what should be, yeah. Almost, almost took half his health there. But yeah, he's like, oh my God, that was invigorating. I almost passed out on that. And the others are getting mad. This is the first hit, and it's you? I wish it was me. That looks like it hurt so good.
I thought I hit somebody.
Well, how about this?
Unless I missed. I thought I rolled a 21.
Uh, 21?
I thought I hit the guy for 17 damage.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Well, nobody was saying about how awesome it was.
I forgot. I'm sorry. I remember. You hit, you hit this guy.
Crinkle cut.
Yeah, Crinkle. You hit Crinkle.
Because they're the worst French fries.
Okay, Wes, the warrior's gonna attack you. He's gonna use nice. He's gonna use another bite. Bite and claw. It's +5. 16 to bite, 14 to claw.
Those are both gonna miss.
Okay. Okay. Crinkle spending his turn taking his armor off. Now it is Carl's turn. Carl looks at the scenes, he looks at you guys, he looks at them, and he's like, wait a minute, this must be some kind of mistake. Crinkle, you idiot. These aren't the pain pigs. These are the heroes. These are the champions that were summoned by Starlight. And Crinkle looks back and says, no, I'm pretty sure they're pain pigs. They want to hurt us. And we're hurting them. It's all consensual, so it's all good. Just go back upstairs, Carl. And says, Crinkle, I don't think this is what you're saying. I don't think this is what it is. Let's hear from them. Are you guys pain? Are you guys here for the pain? Are you guys pain pigs?
I'm actually a minor, so.
Oh no, he's gonna press charges.
Like a tunneler, like I dig. I'm a minor.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was scary, wasn't it?
Shut it down.
Shut it down. No, well, I can't speak for my companion, but I'm not a pain pig. Although I'm not sure what sort of abhorrent sexual perversions you got going on behind the scenes here.
And what about the other one? Did we have a mix-up here? You start shuffling through papers. I thought there's supposed to be 3 of you. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Carl steps forward. It says on the application they're all Duergar. None of them are supposed to be Drow. And then from behind you, there comes 3 pigs, 3 Duergars. They were actually ushered you in first. And they said, I know, we just let them go first because we wanted to watch them get hurt. We're here for the pain. And then the other, Crinkle and Crushed and the other one, they all kind of just shrug and just be like, well, that was fun. What do you guys think? Did you like it?
Don't
Crinkle. Be shy.
I want to look at Crinkle and tell him that I've had better.
I'm gonna look at Crinkle. I'm gonna look at Crinkle and say our initial goal was to try and never hit you guys, so that you would be in immense pain by not getting hurt.
He unhooks his wires from the ceiling and says, "Yeah, that was disappointing. How you are not hitting us." Well, our piggies are here. Fun time's over, but the real fun can begin now, guys.
Oh my God.
Why don't you go over there to Mr. Carl, or we do some fun stuff. Well, we actually have a good old time. The party's going to get started anyways. We'll just get ready for them, which is true. There is a pool party about to happen upstairs.
What do we do if we didn't bring our swimsuits?
You might have to borrow one of theirs.
Oh, that's so uncomfortably gross. Can I just take a 0 for the day? As if taking a 0 for the day is a deterrent to wearing somebody else's swimsuit.
Yeah, I know. I did that too.
I take the 0 every time, dude. Yeah, like, no.
There's no other choice.
No. No thanks.
Well, anyways, our Carl goes, well, we're about to start the party, but I think Starlight would like to meet you guys before the festivities. Let them through. Let them, Carl says to the pigs, he says, let them through. Okay? And so Carl, the mind player, eyes you up and down and says, okay, yep, the weapons, everything. Did anybody write, he looked at you guys, did you guys happen to write that you were pain pigs on your applications? Remember a long time ago when there was like a 3-question application I gave you guys, and that was like the last question.
I'm going to tell him that until today, I had never even heard of a pay pig. And also,
Okay.
what kind of sexual perversion do you have going on in this place? Because I asked that guy, and he didn't answer me.
Well, as far as I understand it, I don't really understand the whole idea of the sexual reproduction, but they just really appear to enjoy pain. In fact, they kind of like it, they live for it. They can be useful in other ways. You'll see, but they made their little home here, their little pig pen here in the Underdark. I myself don't really belong, but you know, here you'll find exceptions to the rule. So, anyway, Carl asked you to come with him, and he's going to introduce you to Starlight. What do you do?
I will attend.
You will attend?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna move past the crinkle and crushed, and I'm gonna say, be prepared. I won't hurt.
This guy's no fun. Well, keep your eyes open in the party. We'll show you how it's done. Okay, so you're gonna move and go with Carl. So Carl takes you upstairs, and this is actually what would be known as kind of the basement level. He starts showing you around a little bit. So we're from where you came from is the entrance, you know, void of a cave that just kind of leads up here. And he said, don't go through that door down there. He points here, unless you, well, I'll let Starlight be the judge. But hold on, what is it? Oh shit. Okay. Okay. I'm looking at mine. I'm just going to go over my notes real quick, guys. I haven't
You're good, man.
looked at them in a while.
It's funny when you're writing stuff down and then you haven't DM'd for a while, or you come back to a session and it's like one vague sentence of like,
No, I know.
what?
It's like, where's the good stuff? This doesn't help at all. I need to get a drow token here real quick, too. I have a couple here. That'll work. That'll work. What else do I got? Oh, that's even better. Just ignore the weapon. Oh, that's cool. Oops. Okay, we got. I almost want to call you Jerry's.
That's fine. That's an honor, sir. That you want to talk about a mad bastard.
Let's put you guys on this sheet here.
That's what I'm going to play for my evil playthrough in Baldur's Gate 3 as a drow necromancer.
Perfect.
Yeah. Think about what you're playing, and we'll reconvene in 55 hours of game time. 55 hours of Baldur's Gate playtime from now. We'll start that.
Let's see. I thought you could copy and paste objects and tokens. Great. Now my thing is doing like this weird thing. Okay, no. Copy. Paste. It won't let me paste. Is it because I have things selected?
If it's already uploaded, you should be able to move it onto the grid and then copy it and paste it from there.
It is, but I'm just trying to copy and paste players on a new sheet. And every time I move my mouse up, the whole page moves up. Technical difficulties. I'll just duplicate the page. Cool. It's still doing it. Okay, go to maps and background, delete background, add new background. This isn't where you're at, but it's where you're going to be. Right now, you might be in one of like the hallways, having a conversation. Carl, is this the best that the Underdark has to offer? So you're meeting Starlight for the, let's get rid of these guys. Well, I might use some of their tokens. Okay. Maybe you're here. So this is this is like the backyard. There's the McMansion. You guys came out of this door. This is like a big patio thing. You got the water. You have bottomless pits on the sides here. That's fun, right? You have some kind of shed or structure, and then you have these cloudy things that are also connected to this door, but they have trees on them. So, okay, just in case you wonder what that is. So Starlight introduces herself to you, and so you guys are male drow. So
Yeah.
you would know there's this kind of hierarchy going on. Now not only is she a female drow, she's kind of on the younger, of age side. These characters might actually be physically older, but I don't know how old your PCs are. But so looking at a jumble of words, my eyes don't want to read though.
Wait, I know. There's like certain social etiquette that has to be observed amongst female members of Drow society.
Right. So, yeah. Yeah, thank you. So,
yes.
She is actually something, she would actually be considered a priestess or a high priestess. but she's also, one of the twin daughters of the matron mother. So in that respect, she would be an heir to there's two of them. So they're both, one of them's going to inherit the throne or whatever, the position of matron mother. But who it is as of right now isn't clear. But one definitely is the favorite, and it's not her. So she's rumored. The rumor is that she's embroiled in some kind of scandal involving she's rumored to have a boyfriend. Gross. And who it is not clear, but it doesn't seem to be. It seems to be very, unlike normal drows, where it could actually be, they might actually like each other or something like that. That might be all you know as far as the rumor is concerned. Is just like passerby knowledge, but you might be able to learn more. But let's see here. So surely you had like your dreams and inherited a weapon. So she is. What is she saying? I hit my notes. On my notes. Carl there. Okay, I don't want to read that. So she starts to brief you on your role at the pool party. You're free to ask questions or converse at any point. The first thing she says is, "Oh, I remember what I was thinking about." So she starts telling you guys about your role at the pool party. The occasion is there's going to be music, but there's also going to be a ritual sacrifice of the last person that had your job. It's just business as usual. Not happy about it, but things happen, and so you're here to entertain and also perhaps demonstrate how capable you are, maybe in combat, but just your capability overall. She's saying that you guys are new, so it'll serve to still gain some trust. She actually has a coalition of mind players, along with the Duergar that these pain piggies. She also has a number of mind players, Carl being her top advisor and being one of the only mind players that can speak either in common or under common, and is is kind of fulfilling a lot of administrative duties. So Carl's always there if you need him, she says. Don't feel free if you need something, ask Carl. But the other mind players, they might test you, or they might not quite see how you fit in, or see you, might not see you as equals, but intelligent as they are, they can recognize strength and even fear it. It'll keep them in check for a time. So the chain, I just wrote something here that says the chain. Okay. So, at any rate, she says, so the last person that had your job just sort of, some things happened. If you want the details, It's not a big deal. You can have the details, but they're going to be ritually sacrificed to her. And she says, hesitates for a moment. What is your position? And it's just you four right there. So she says, what are your thoughts on her? What is your position on, her?
Like, what is our position on her position as a high priestess?
No. Capital H-E-R.
Loth?
Don't say her name.
I will apologize to the high priestess for my insolence.
Outburst. Yeah.
So I'll fall silent for a moment and see if my companion wants to answer.
You don't say her name, okay? Ever. That's the problem we had with the last guy. Now, what are you two's stance or your position on her? She had, we basically we summoned you for your particular qualities. This is the test. So, answer.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna speak up and say I shall fulfill the contract, whatever she asks.
You fulfill a contract, whatever her will is, whatever she wishes.
Yep. As long as I'm, I'll fulfill whatever she wishes in the contract. Yep.
So she says, you seem somewhat 50-50. Okay. How about you, the other one, the king of the cool jazz?
I'll say that as a male drow living in this society, I serve her will and the will of the matron mother, whoever the matron mother may be.
My mom?
She is the matron mother, is she not?
Yeah. But I can't stand her sometimes. I wish she would just give me her approval. That's all. She takes after my sister more than me. I hate it. I hate my sister. I hope my sister dies. But I can't kill her outright. I must watch her suffer slowly.
Can I offer a solution, High Priestess?
Yeah.
What if we were to, what if we were to raid your sister's house and bring her before you?
Can you do that? Now you're talking.
Such things have been done amongst the Drow great houses for centuries.
I'm warming up to the idea. And that's all. Yeah, that's all fine and good. But if there's a way to, perhaps you could bring her before me. She chuckles, and then we would let her go out of embarrassment. Show that she doesn't have the favor of her or my mother. That would be a great idea. Do you have experience fighting the order?
Not particularly, but, and meaning no offense, High Priestess, but perhaps a show of mercy would be seen as a sign of weakness.
You mean letting her go?
You have your enemy in your grasp and you let them leave.
Just like a spider brings a prey to their web and lets them escape, only to catch them again and again. It would be willing to see how they react. Struggle and all they might, but they will never be able to escape the demon web.
I'll nod and acquiesce to the.
I like it. Okay. Well, I like this guy. Carl. The other guy, he's like, I can't figure him out yet. He's either for her or against her.
I would say.
Carl
said that? Or she said that to
Carl says, well, the last guy was a little too enthusiastic. I think considering your position, it's okay to be a little bit more, it's okay to be a little bit more open and, not discreet. Well, okay, Carl. Yes, you may speak. Speak freely.
Sorry, if I may interject, I would agree with Carl's sentiments. You play a dangerous game, High Priestess, given the nature of the world that we live in. If we were, for instance, guaranteed your discretion and given the chance to speak freely, perhaps we would be able to share our true thoughts on the issue at hand.
I think so too. Would you guys be open to earning my trust then? As we just met, it seems you've been chosen for the job, but I'm still, I would still like to see your loyalty tested. There's going to be a pool party tonight. You bring your swim trunks?
I will look at my companion, Mr. Tom Clancy Brownstone. Mr. Brownstone, he won't leave me alone.
I'll go ahead and begrudgingly accept the invitation to the pool party. In fact, you can kind of see me a little upset because I know that this wasn't in the contract that was negotiated.
This one likes to show a little despair. Despair is one of my favorite emotions. Well, here's what I got. So she starts quoting, the first method for estimating the intelligence of a ruler, she looks at herself, is to look at those who she has around her. And she starts looking at you. So let's put you guys to the test at tonight's pool party. I want you to find the plant. that is, my sisters planted somebody among in my Drow McMansion, and I think they've been keeping tabs on me. They're trying to find out about my, and she stops short. They're trying to pry and find things that they shouldn't be. It looks like she doesn't quite trust you guys yet, to be completely open. But in any way, she says, at any rate, she says, my sister has very likely planted someone here. And the last person that had your job was on the task, but they screwed up royally. And for that, they have to be sacrificed shortly here. So at any rate, she says, I'm not sure if it's a pig gone rogue, but I know there are some who are unhappy with the way things are, not getting hurt enough. I heard is a common complaint, but that could be anyone. But if you could find the spy who's been planted here as my sister's ears, and bring them to me while everyone's distracted with this pool party, then perhaps I shall show you some restraint that is uncommon for she seems to be being in her Drow priestess mode, so uncommon for someone in my role. So that is the task I would have you do, and the weapons that you were given may at some point be empowered by her herself in this quest. So, what do you say?
Do you have any leads on what the plan might look like, or?
Could be a piggy, could be something completely different. He says, we're going to throw some music on here. There's just going to be a lot of people. There's going to be some mind players and drow and pigs. And it could be, my hunch is that there is a disgruntled, I don't know, Mr. Crinkle's been acting a little weird lately. That's one I might check. Also, perhaps Corey and Trevor. I don't know, there's something weird about them too, but Pain Pig are a weird bunch. But they sure enjoy my music.
Well, we'll be sure to check them.
So, okay, well, I think next time we play this, I'll probably set this up, and then you guys could probably go on this little quest, or little journey. And if you're successful, you might get the favor of the, well, her name's Starlight, so you might get gain her trust and favor. Yeah, that's all. I guess that's all for tonight because it's almost 10 o'clock. I just wanted to do 8 to 10.
No, this is good. I think it's a good start, and I really, really don't like the Pain Pigs. They suck.
I couldn't help but just like, I'm just sitting there as you're doing the pain pig routine, and I'm just sitting there laughing like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're a little weird.
Dude, I'm not one to kink shame, but goddamn. No, I think it's good, man. It's a good start. Really funny. Laughing a lot.
I don't have anything written down. I'm just improving.
This isn't quite the seedy belly of the Underdark I was expecting, but somehow it works just fine. Yeah, if you want to make this like a Sunday thing, let me know, because I could probably work with this 8 to 10 for the most part. Anytime.
I think so, because that's gonna be the best time for me at any rate. I mean, I'm gonna be able to make Wednesday's game or Tuesday's game or whatever it is. But
okay. Yeah, Kyle's out this week until Thursday because it's like his anniversary week. They're doing all kinds of.
Okay.
So, if you can make it, it'll probably just be you and Wes, and you know. But yeah, I think this is a good start.
Yeah, and my favorite is Carl, the mind player. Because I was like, okay, I got this mind player. He's her advisor. What's his name? Carl. I can't get that out of my head.
I hope he has a son named Carl's Jr. and he operates a food stand that sells burgers. Bro, they got to be deep roast burgers though, because
I think that's what Wes was. I think that's what you're gonna be jarred for a while.
I did, but it's like I didn't keep up with that particular guild of the Monster Hunter well enough that I could just be like, all right, I'm going to do this. So anyway, I thought that Mr. Tom Clancy Brownstone would be pretty good since this is called A Song for Mother.
Yeah, I actually didn't mean to make the first fight so hard. I thought you guys were. I was trying to do something where you would kick their asses, and then for some reason I just like, okay, just a challenge rating 2 guy and a challenge rating 6 guy, and then all of a sudden it's like I didn't look at their armor class, and it's like, oh fuck, nobody's hitting them.
Yeah,
dude, don't feel bad. Sometimes it goes that way.
Yeah,
Kyle got downed on Wednesday when he got attacked by 6 half CR dogs.
I was
6 half CR. They're just dogs. It's just a dog stat block. Like, so.
Dude, I was there for the whole thing.
I was sitting there laughing as we're sitting there trying to fight the pain pigs, and we're just miss all the time. And I was sitting there laughing because
you're blue balling them.
I love the whole idea of not telling us how much damage we've taken. I find that really funny that you're just gonna go ahead and just describe how much damage is done, and then we're just kind of like trying to, calculate how much hit points we have left.
Oh yeah, I was just.
So I was sitting there laughing my ass off when we're getting our asses handed to us by a bunch of pain pigs, and we keep on missing, and we were just given all these like super weapons to help us. And it's like we're sitting there missing with them.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. You guys might be able to, since you're kind of like, I don't know, let's just say approximately like knights.
Okay.
You guys could also have like retainers underneath you if you want. If you want to have like 2 or 3 retainers, or I think Tasha's calls them sidekicks, but I know the old school is they're called
hirelings.
Retainers, and that's just hireling retainers. Yeah, they're actually a little. If you guys wanted to go that route, the route I was kind of initially going for was, remember when we played that campaign with just with Mulix and Sir Aaron?
Yeah, Sir Aaron.
And what was your cleric's name? What his name was?
Krynark.
Krynark, yeah.
Krynark.
Yeah, so my whole angle is kind of like, okay, well, if we only have like 2 people most times, I want to make it kind of like fun like that one, so I'll just give everybody an overpowered weapon to compensate for not having the party member is the last one. So that was kind of the spirit, kind of in the spirit of that game a little bit. But I will say, if you stick with this one, I think you will like it, but yeah, if you guys wanna keep this one up, I'll try to. Maybe not every week, but I'll try to get this in here. I'm mostly just doing improv and stuff like that. I don't really have a lot of
Dude,
time to write.
That Eastvale side campaign was really fun.
I know, right? And
that was a good time.
I'm reaching for that. I'm trying to capture some of that.
Well, hopefully Darren can get back to the table here sometime soon.
Yeah, he'd be good to have for this one too.
I was telling Wes for my game, levels 10 to 14 are going to be like when the big shit starts going down. Because, like, the game has the potential to go into the 20s, but, like, after level 14, dude, you're just, like, really powerful. So,
ooh, I think after level 10, you're really powerful.
Yeah.
Start just mopping the floor with 11 is a bad one too. Like every level after 9 or 10 is just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But you know that you had to deal with Galador, and you had to deal with
Donkey Jank.
Donkey Jank.
Turtle Goth.
Murder Turtle.
You know what? If you want people to be murder hobos and you don't want to mess up the continuity of your setting, just set it in a different part of the world. There's just a spree of murders.
That's a nice way to say just stay in the corner and don't talk to him. Don't come out of the corner.
Yeah.
Just stay in the corner. Don't talk to anybody. Don't look at anybody. So I was flipping out Wednesday. I was at work and I was just lurking in Discord the whole time. And every time you guys got the prize round, I was like literally fucking flipping shit. Cause that's when I get have my little joyride with the D20.
They suited right past my boss encounter with Dimension Door, and I was like, well, nobody knows they're there, so you know. Yeah, it's a good one. I mean, I like the mega dungeons, but I'll be glad when you guys are through the other wings and back on the adventure path.
You know what I think we should do in that game? I think we should go visit Karthus, and Karthus is going to give us a bunch of cool shit. He's going to give us legendary weapons. He's going to give us everything we ever wanted because he's the Arcanist.
So I'm totally fine if you guys want to do that. However, Mr. Against the Giants DM, we should probably have a little discussion about Karthus and all of his cool Arcanist shit.
He's Karthus the Arcanist. Nobody else can cast spells. Oh, but for some reason he can.
Is he like the most powerful mage in our setting?
I don't know. You guys only saw him one time. And that gnome is pissed. She wants to go back and see him because he wrecked her boat. So she wants him to pay. So she's at every moment like, come on, we gotta go back to this asshole. I'm turning the boat. But he's something. I was listening to the last Against the Giants game we played, and I was like, holy shit, I remember that. And holy fuck, I remember that too. And I was like, fuck, I forgot about all this stuff. I'm like, shit, I had a lot of stuff in the back burners and all the orbiting around the whole game. The damn platinum knights. We had the damn Maxi, the dwarf who got captured, and then there's all this random stuff.
It's like all the pieces are set for this really epic confrontation. Like the King of Aurelius is dead, and we're taking his body up to the Dawn Warden position, and our allies are over there with the Wood Elves, and the relations are strained between the humans and the dwarves.
Oh yeah. Thank you. I forgot that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And then I kind of refreshed my whole memory on that, and it was kind of fun because I'm trying not to think about that game too much until after we play it. I want to do a couple of these games, and then I'm like ready to go back to that.
Sure.
Whenever you guys are.
Sure.
But I had a couple of surprises in the mix. I'm also experimenting with like mechanical surprises too. I'll show you what I mean when we play a couple of these. But last year I got way too like the reason like I couldn't keep DMing all the sessions like in March and April because my cat got sick.
Yeah.
And I had way too much. Well, I had schoolwork, but I was making it work. Making it happen.
Sure.
And then I got sick for a while, but then it was like, then for the last year, I just kind of enjoyed being a player.
Sure.
Just like chill out, be a player for a while, and then like, okay. But it's
No,
really,
that works, man.
really weird time is, have you ever listened to any of our sessions? Like when you're DMing, have you ever listened to that?
Yeah, I go back and I listen to them a bunch when I'm working.
Yeah, that's kind of. I was listening to I was listening to myself DMing, and I'm like, I don't know. It's like it's been a year, and I was like, what? Wait, no, that's not what I would have did.
Yeah.
Or I might be like, no, next time I would be like da 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 da. Or it's like, oh, they tried to like the one was when I think Wes had the idea of like, oh, let's burn down the Hill Giant seating. And I remembered that it's really swampy and really wet. So I said, oh, you probably can't do that. But then I thought, oh, no, you know what? You could have started a fire in a room at bare minimum. That would work. But I was like, yeah, why didn't I just green light that? They could do whatever they want. So I was like, I felt like I just got down ideas, and I'm like, no, don't do that. No.
Dude, it's funny you say that because a lot of times when I'm laying in bed and I can't sleep, I end up thinking about like D&D stuff, and I'm like, why did I? God damn it! All right, like.
I think a lot of times you're probably just sitting there thinking, boy, I can't wait to piss Kyle off and get him to say his favorite quote. We're gonna get railroaded.
He's like, oh, you upset? I broke your encounter, dude. That's the point. What do you mean? Like, what are you even talking about? Like, I feel like he thinks about it like it's you guys versus me. Well, not really. Like as the DM, like you're just the arbiter of the story and the encounters and everything. And anyway, but yeah, I definitely think that this campaign is the most ambitious campaign I've taken on yet. I mean, I like it. It's a lot though with continent scale and all that. So, but yeah, I think shit'll start popping off here pretty soon since you're gonna slaughter a bunch of sun elves.
We were given a direct order from the king.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I liked your idea you said last week, which was we should go up and kill the hobgoblins and claim Urkbar Fortress in the name of the king. And I was like, shit, that's good old-fashioned imperialism at work, son.
Oh, I have an idea what to do with the hunter guy.
Runos. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
When
from
the
the
hunter
Bay.
becomes the hunted.
He's pretty cool though. When I saw him, I was like, "Yep, he's perfect. I'll just throw him in the game somewhere." So, but yeah, man, this was great. This was good. I'm excited for the next session. And like I said, most Sundays would work just fine for me because I don't have anything
Yeah.
else going on.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Sundays would work pretty well.
Okay,
Awesome.
that's good for me too. I can probably run a random game. And if anyone else wants to join, that's fine. That's fine.
Sure.
Very welcome. But I don't know if there's any other day. I don't know how late can you guys go, because I was just thinking like 2 hours at most.
Yeah, on Sunday
think-
I'd probably say like 10:30 at the latest.
Yeah, I think 2.5 hours would be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
just
I think
enough.
it started earlier if I'd
It's
something.
it's enough of a, you get some like meaty bits of a session in 2 hours and 30 minutes, and then it kind of tapers off and then leaves you ready and willing for more for the following week.
Yeah.
So I'm all good for that.
It's like a nice little D&D appetizer.
Yep.
Yeah, no pressure here. Well, I could probably say that you guys can level up to level 7 if you want.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with that.
Cool.
But if this becomes something that's more like, I want to play a little bit more, maybe it'll go a little slower. But I was thinking maybe, what's the harm? So if you find yourself just looking at your character sheet, you have something to do, you want to level up your character, go ahead. And also, if you want to be really creative, you could probably, I almost want to say this, but I know some of you want to play a class or try and play test something, but if you want to switch like one class ability out for another class ability, that would be fine as well. It does get a little crazy.
Okay.
So if you wanted to say, you're playing like a paladin, right, Klein?
Yeah.
So if you wanted to say, I want to take my level 6 ability, I'm not sure what it is, and then switch it with some other class with level 6 ability. I mean, if you want to, you don't have to either. So I thought it's really interesting idea. It was like, you don't have a class, you just pick 10 features. And then I was like, in my head, I'm like, how would I do this? Because if I don't pick up like saving throws, I'm gonna suck when something happens. So there's 2 right there: proficiency and saving throws. And then like spell casting is one, armor efficiency is another, skills, and then the list kind of gets populated pretty quickly. But I also thought it might be fun to hide your HP from you guys, because it might change something. Might change some things. We'll see. Or maybe we'll reveal them, but I'm just gonna play like this.
Yeah, so you're gonna track the.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna track. Okay, all right.
You still roll damage and all that stuff. You can see how much damage you do, and you could probably know their hit points too. Well, I don't know if you can see their hit points, but regardless, I was just keeping it hit point. You could see what happens. Not much though. You guys were pretty much like, yeah, we're gonna fuck these guys up.
I mean, the only time I was worried when you were like, "You're bloody," and I was like, "Okay, like shit, all right, I'm not worried at all."
How much? Now that the encounter's over, how much did he end up hitting him for?
Yeah.
32.
Damn! Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, it was like a hammer. So it was just a D10. So it was plus 10. And then it was also a D10 of psychic damage.
Gotcha.
So that was up there too as well. Yeah, those pain pigs. They know how to dance though, but it doesn't look like it's any dance that anybody would want to replicate.
Dude, I just want to say you can play a Durgar in Baldur's Gate 3.
It would be fun to spend some time on the characters. See, that's where I would get in trouble.
Yeah,
Like
you
said,
I
here's the character selection screen, and I would be like, oh, really? Let me see this.
I saw some statistics about that already, and the combined amount of time that people have spent in the character creation combined is the equivalent of 88 years already.
Yeah, and they reached number 1 on the Metacritic top PC games of all time list. This weekend they broke the concurrent player list or player count in game. It was 814,000 and change, and now it's up to 826,000 players that were playing at once. Hasn't even launched on console yet. Which just means that people, of course, like word of mouth is spreading, and I know a guy that just got it this weekend. It changed the whole trajectory of his evening. Yeah, it changed the whole trajectory of his evening.
I told my wife about Baldur's Gate 3, and I was like, "Hey, want me to play it? I know I don't have time." And then you know what she says? She says, "Oh, well, if you have time to play it, it's fine."
Oh,
you're not helping me. I'm trying to stay focused. I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff. You're like, no. She's like, oh yeah, if you want to play it, let's go play it.
I do need to warn you. There are times when I sit down to play it and I look at the time and I'm like, holy shit! Like I can't believe it's this time already.
Oh, that was kind of like what happened with me. It's like I came home from your apartment on yesterday morning, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna play I'll play a Baldur's Gate for a little bit." Next thing I know, I look at the clock. It's already noon, and it's like, "Ah, man, I'm already reaching the 3-hour point in this D&D session I got going on."
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's a rare thing.
I have a question. Yeah. Oh, well, I wonder if it would be a good idea to get. I wonder if Anna would like it, because that would be if she were to play it. I think I would be doomed.
Dude, you guys can play it together, and there's an option to play with the tutorial on, which isn't like in your face, but lets you know like certain things you can do, and you know enough about playing D&D. It's just D&D on the computer, like in a game.
Yeah, I think my biggest barrier to entry would probably be my computer. Because I would have to, no, wait, this thing works, kind of.
Okay.
I gotta fix it has a fan problem. It's a refurbished PC and it has a fan problem. And for like 6 months, it wouldn't turn on.
Oh, shit.
And then I just randomly tried to turn it on like a month ago, and it worked. And so that's how I was able to play D&D tonight. So they turned on. Yeah.
Well, lucky for you, fans are cheaper than graphics cards.
Yeah, but I would probably try to fix it myself, but I don't know how to do it. I have a question.
All right.
You can play Sorcerer?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they have Divine Soul?
I don't think they have Divine Soul yet.
Okay. Well, then I'm safe, because if they had that, then I would be like, I want to play my class. I've been thinking about playing this class, and I'm like, fuck, if they have it on Baldur's Gate, I would really want to play that on Baldur's Gate.
They have Draconic Bloodline, Wild Magic, and Storm Sorcery. They have every College of Magic except for Blade Singer. Paladin, it says they have Oathbreaker in the game, but as of right now, Oathbreaker is not in the game. Unless you have to actually physically break your oath some way. Um, a lot of cleric domains, no forge domain, unfortunately, which is good because I probably would have picked that. Gloomstalker Ranger is available, Dave. And you can multi-class. You can multi-class. They got it fast and rogue too. Yeah. You can multi-class.
No.
I'm having the most fun though playing the Eldritch Knight, hands down. Like that's so much, dude. It's I don't know. It's so much fun.
It's a full-on fighter, but you get some abjuration spells and you get another kind of spell. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I find myself just using Magic Missile and Shield the most.
Yep. You're a fighter with the shield spell.
Yep, and it's awesome. And, yeah, there you go, Dave. That'll give you some more info about what all they got. But Kyle and I have been playing it a lot. I'm kind of glad that it's going to be a couple of days till we play, because like as soon as I was up this morning and he saw that my computer was on through Discord, he hit me up and was like, "Let's play Baldur's Gate." He sent me the Dave Chappelle crack, like scratched his neck. I was like, "All right, I'm on my way."
It's bad.
That
sounds good. That sounds good. If the game is that bad, it's like, and it's pretty good.
It's so good. Like Wes texted me yesterday at noon. He said, "Fuck, dude, it's dangerous." That's all he said.
Yeah, because I was telling Dave a little bit about this, but I was like, yeah, I was just exploring around some ruins and stuff like that, and then I found a secret trap door, and my rogue in my party happened to unlock it with a 20 on his skill check, and then I'm down in the crypts and dungeons and stuff like that. Next thing I know, the first thing I tell myself is, all right, I'm just going to explore this a little bit, and then I'm going to like park it here. This is a pretty good... next thing I know, I'm fighting undead in the middle of this crypt, and it's like, then I'm opening up a sarcophagus, and then I'm exploring the rest of the dungeon, and next thing I know, it's noontime, and I'm just like, I just played a 3-hour session of Dungeons and Dragons this morning.
And you're just in like you're just in the starting area. Still. Yeah. We're just in the starting area. So
that sounds bad.
It's Dave, it's a game for the ages, man. And you know what? You can also tell by the way that all these developers and publishers are reacting to it. They're just coming out like, this shouldn't be the standard. What are you talking about? Like a complete game? That's the way it used to be.
Yeah, I don't think there's been a lot of games I would consider games lately. I don't really think that they made anything. I mean, at least nothing jumped out at me. You know what else was a complete game when it came out?
What?
Chrono Trigger.
I thought you were going to say Dwarf Fortress.
I gotta keep you on your toes, buddy. Also, Final Fantasy IX, that was a complete game.
Yeah, the chances of me finishing that this year are down to like 0 right now. I like it. I am definitely enjoying it, but.
Well, if Dan was here to bring up Morrowind, but unfortunately he's not. So
he'll never play Morrowind.
I'm gonna. Well, then I'll never stop talking about it.
I'll never stop talking about it.
Very like, hey, this summer I'm gonna put some time aside and play Morrowind. I'm like, okay. How's that going? How's Morrowind, buddy? Next time I talk to him, I'll bring it up.
Yeah, I've gotten some pretty cool screenshots. They're not like spoiler heavy or anything. They're out of context and all that. But
I don't care about. You can send me spoilers. I don't care. That won't deter me from anything.
These are my two.
Like favorites. If I'm gonna play, I'm gonna play. I don't care if there's a spoiler or not.
These are my two favorites that I took over the weekend.
Are you sending shit in Discord?
Yeah. You know, like I said, without context, but they even have they have dye sets, so you can dye your armor if you want. Like, which is what I did because I was looking like a classic WoW character running around.